One of those not an easy out. Debbi Taylor's down in the field, and that's Josh Willingham. And boy, has Josh been playing well, Debbi, and with a good bat, hit safely in 10 of his 14 games this year and had that home run against Milwaukee on Friday. You had a chance to visit with Josh.
I'll tell you what, Johnny, he seems to be doing everything. He's coming through with the clutch hits. He's making some dazzling plays in left field, and off the field, he's making a difference too. Now, this is really cool. Major League Baseball is teaming up with People Magazine to present the People All-Stars Among Us, and here's Josh with more on that.
Well, we've all had people in our lives that make a difference in our lives, and I think this is what it's all about. You can go online to peopleallstars.com and vote for a person or nominate a person that's made a difference in your life, and I think the finalists from each team gets to go to the All-Star game in Anaheim.
That sounds really great. And then as far as your foundation goes, that's something that's, you know, similar to the People All-Stars, trying to acknowledge people that are, you know, making a difference in the community. And what do you want to do with your foundation? What are some of the goals there?
Well, my foundation is set up basically to help a lot of the kids in Florence, where I'm from. It has a lot of underprivileged kids there too, and that was the goal when we started this foundation, was to help those kids. Last year we built a playground, or in the process of building it now, so all the money from last year went to that project. All the money from this year's is going to go to a different project. So we're looking to do something like that every year to help kids have a little bit better life.
Knowing that your kids have a lot of opportunities, does it, you know, make a difference for you to be able to say, hey, there are a lot of kids that aren't privileged like my kids are, and is that the goal, to help those kids?
Well, absolutely, and I think, you know, being able to play in D.C. and being able to go to the hospital here and see those kind of kids is kind of what inspired me to go that direction with the foundation. So, you know, I've always had a soft spot for kids, especially when, you know, maybe they don't have as much as we have. So it's just awesome to be able to do something to give back a little bit.
And finally, Josh, you have had such a great month of April. What's been the key to your hot start, both offensively and defensively?
Well, I just think, you know, having a pretty good spring training is a start, you know, feeling comfortable going into the season, and then just kind of carrying it over so far. So, you know, our team's playing better, and hopefully we can continue to play good.
Well, the players started in spring training. They knew that defense was an area they needed to improve on. They worked at that, but they work on that every day. They're out here early, and it's really made a difference. And I'll tell you what, the coaches, too, they work tirelessly. John McLaren with the outfielders, Pat Listash with the infielders, and that has really helped, too. Johnny, right back over to you.